Welcome to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Second show of the day. I haven't done two shows in a day in a while. This is going to be a good one. Excited for the show. Second show of the day. Always a good thing. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. We're going to get started in just a second. We'll get rolled out in just a second. Hang on. All right. Let's go. All right. Let's get going. All right, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media, 3D Boxing blog. Join the Boxing Bookie. Join the Patreon. Get the lock of the week. I'm gonna pin it in the chat right now, guys. Join the Patreon. Link is in the description. It's in the ticker below. I'm finna pin it in the chat right now. You'll have that out for you guys. So join the Patreon. Link is in the description. $5 a month gets you the absolute best gambling advice. Got one lock live already. About to get y'all the second lock in a real way. Join the Patreon. After y'all join the Patreon, head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak. It's the convenience of a bar. It's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. It's the Carnival Bar is clean, shelf-stable nourishment crafted by hand for adventures, picnics, and everything in between. That's the Carnival Bar, carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right. What up, G? I'm scared this week. I might be bugging, but I might be chilling back. What's up with the Richard Torres and Emiliano Vargas fights and odds? I mean, to me, we'll pull them up real quick. Let's take a look at them now. To me, these aren't really fights worth betting on because the odds are so wild. But let's pick them up. Are they? So I don't think I have them on. Let me check DraftKings first. Let me check my book. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have these fights in my book. All right, let's check pro boxing odds. Vargas is at minus 2,400 and Torres at minus 8,000. Like, no way I'm touching it. I mean, for Richard Torres, you got to bet 8,000 to win $100. I'm not touching it. Like, I'm not betting 8,000 to win $100. Emiliano Vargas, you really want to throw him in your parlay at minus 2,400. I don't love the idea of doing that. I wouldn't do it, but you know, I guess knock yourself out. It's a lot. It's 3 times better than 3.5 times better that doing it for Torres. You know, Delgado is something you can put in your bet if you really want to get involved in that card. No, just something like this. Here's a little two-leg parlay I'm going to give you guys because I love y'all and y'all are important to me. Bang, minus 116, and this is a nice play. Eubank Jr. Delgado money line minus 116. 2-leg parlay. Hit it. Just hit it like it's good. Why mess with this? 2-leg parlay, Eubank Jr. Delgado. Bang bang. That's a bang bang play right there. Minus 116. Pretty good odds on that. I would play this. Actually, I may play this. All right, guys, please Like, share, and subscribe. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you have not already. Subscribe if y'all have not already. Questions, comments, thoughts. Questions, comments, thoughts. Super chats come through with a super chat. Remember to tip your gambling advisor. All right, let's get into this a little bit. All right, let me see what you got here from me, Randall. Matthias. Matthias. Let me see. Oh, January 11th. Dalton Smith. Ooh. I like the rest of this. Bam, Benavidez, Mason, all money line. Fine. Matthias is the kicker to me there. I don't know that I love Matthias. I may like Dalton Smith in that. The rest of it I love though. The rest of it is easy money. I would, if you want to get the same odds, if you put Benavidez by stoppage, which I like a lot, I think you might get better odds. But I'm not convinced on Matthias. Ben Eubank goes over. I would say so. Yeah, I love the over on that. I love the over on that. Good. I think so too. It's a good money week. Again, not the biggest. We got Ben. We got a pay-per-view extravaganza. In Eubank and Ben pay-per-view blockbuster. I'm gonna put Butler and Arobio in my parlay. Butler and Arobio in my parlay. So I'll have that. I'm thinking bet the draw or take Ben. They're gonna make a trilogy out of us. Bet the over. Bet the over. I think you're safe. I think you're good with the over. Take the over. Salute. Salute, Randall. Guys, questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Remember, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media, 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing blog. All right. How do you feel about the Moreno Fendero fight? Let me see the odds on it. Minus 1,800. I mean, wouldn't you rather just put Luke Santana in your parlay? The odds are much better. Moreno Fendero at minus 1,800. There's not a lot of value there. I mean, I guess my question is, how would you feel if you lost a parlay because Moreno Fendero lost? Would you feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's fighting William Langston. I don't know anything about William Langston. Kenosha, Wisconsin. Do I know this guy? I don't think I know this guy at all. I don't know. He lost the Lions King. I think you'd be better betting Luke Santana. You'd get better odds. I know more about Luke Santana. Luke Santana is a guarantee. I would take Luke Santana instead of Fendero. My personal opinion. Mason gets the KO. Didn't watch no tape on his opponent. Does Mason get the KO with Noakes? About Abdullah Mason? I would think so. I would bet that. Moreno wins. I think so. I think there are better bets. Catterall stoppage. We've had some people talking about this on the earlier stream. I mean, I get the thought pattern. I don't hate it. I would say two things that on that. The odds for Catterall are good enough. I would just say Catterall on the money line without trying to get too cute. Could he stop him? Outside shot. I wouldn't say it's impossible, but I wouldn't bet on it if that's what you're asking. I would bet, if I had to bet that fight, I would say Catterall by decision. But I understand and I get the argument for Catterall by stoppage. With Bozy, he's going to pick up the pace. He's going to fight more like Ennis. We don't know that yet because this is his first fight with Bozy, right? So. Do you like any stoppage intervals this week? I probably like Espinoza in the first half of the fight, honestly. But I don't like getting too cute with it. I'd probably like Espinoza, in the first half of the fight. However, just like the odds are good enough. Just take Espinoza by stoppage. Espinosa by stoppage is minus 330. That's easy money to me. Espinosa by stoppage is a really, really good bet. Like, I would take Espinosa by stoppage. I would lock that up. I think that's a good bet. But I probably do think he'll stop K Guy in the first half of the fight. I would feel confident with that. How much better are those odds? Do I have it up here? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. I don't have that particular prop. I don't know what that's around. It depends what the odds are. I don't mind it. I would just take K Guy by stoppage though. Ooh, ooh. You know what? You know what, Marta Prince? That does sound tempting. I do like that bet. I kind of think he stops him in the first half of the fight at plus 140. I don't mind that at all. I'll be honest. I don't mind that at all. I'm not going to make that bet. I'm just going to take him by stoppage, but I don't, that's not bad. That's not bad. Guys, please smash the like button, subscribe if you have not already. Smash the like button, subscribe if you have not already. So, yeah, I like Espinosa by stoppage. Let me just build up all the bets that I do like. If you can get that, if you can get the over 8.5 rounds, I would take that over 8.5 at minus 250. Oh, I'm taking this all day on the Eubank fight. I love that bet for sure. Over 10.5. I definitely like that. I don't love the price on it, but I definitely think it goes over. And I like Catterall on the money line. I would take Catterall on the money line. I think that's good value. I would take Azim. I like Gilly. I like this fight to go over. You can throw a record board too. Let's take a look at these fights. All right, so here's every bet that I like. Espinosa money, Espinosa by stoppage, Espinosa by money line, either one. Then Delgado minus 550 on the money line, Eubank minus 174 on the money line, over 8.5 on that fight. Jack Catterall, I like the over on the Jack Catterall fight. I like Adam Azim. I like Sam Gilly as the plus money bet. I like that fight to go the distance too. I like Rickapour minus 600 if you want. I like Butler on the money line. I like Santana and Aboro on the money line. And I like the Butler fight not to go the distance. So no distance on the Butler fight. Orobio and Santana on the money line. I like that. I think that's a pretty good card to make money on. I think we can make some money on Sam Gilly. And then there's a lot we can parlay. Catterall, Adam Azim, over on these fights. I think we get Delgado is a solid bet. I would bet on Delgado. I would bet on Espinosa by stoppage. I like that. So I think there's money to be made this week for sure. I absolutely think that there's money to be made this week. I think Catterall gets a knockdown. I don't know about stoppage. What up, World of Wrestling? How you doing, my dude? How you doing? How you doing? How's it going? I still got Delgado winning clearly, but I was watching tape last night and Elvis Rodriguez got robbed in their fight. Elvis lacks volume. I don't know if he got robbed. It was a very close fight. Very close fight, but this is a step backwards. Like, go watch the tape on Delgado's opponent. He's not good. This is a guy we've seen before. Montana Love. He lost to Montana Love a couple of years back. Who sucks? He got stopped by Sabrel Matias. This is a guy that we know. He's not good. Like, I definitely think Delgado beats him without much of a problem. I wouldn't worry. I feel safe with that. I would absolutely feel safe with that. All right, guys. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Questions, comments, thoughts, super chats. Hit me up with them now. Always appreciate them. Otherwise, it's going to be a relatively short show. Unless you guys have some questions. Let me pull up DraftKings. Let me see what we got here. It's a bet I like a lot. Under 1.5 knockdowns minus 210. I like this bet a lot. I would definitely bet this under 1.5 knockdowns. I'd put that in my parlay. I'd build my parlay around that. I definitely like the under 1.5 knockdowns. Last fight, they both are rugged. Yeah, both top. They both got hit with big shots. Got knocked down. So I would definitely take under 1.5 knockdowns for sure. Like, you need 2 knockdowns to lose this bet. I would absolutely bet this. Absolutely, 100%. I would bet this. That's a bet I like a lot. I chased Eubank last time around, but it was kind of close, and I don't think this fight will automatically look like what we saw last time around. What's going to look so? I mean, maybe the bet the over. Like, bet the over and take the knockdown prop pays well. Take the knockdown prop. I locked in the over 10.5 on Eubank and Catterall minus 111 and called it a day as far as the bets. I like that. You know, I like that. I really don't like anything else happening this weekend. I'm cool with it. Delgado's opponent is shot. He looked terrible in his last fight. I agreed. Do you think Delgado stops Galaz? He probably stops him. The odds are so good on that. The odds are so sexy. I know it's only minus 500 or what have you, but this is like a minus 2,000 fight. You know, this is minus 1,200, minus 1,500 fight. Like, he's minus 500. I don't want to get cute with it. I want to just lock in on that. The odds on this are crazy good for what it is. Just lock in on Delgado. But yeah, do I think Delgado stops him? Probably Delgado stops him. Thoughts on Butler, Catterall? Okay, thoughts on Butler? Yep. Catterall, yep. Arroyo, yep. Espinosa, yep. And Azim, Omar, yeah. No, feel good with this World of Wrestling. This is, yeah. I offered something very similar to this earlier on my first stream. I like that a lot. My thought process is we've seen Jack get knocked down, but he doesn't have experience to finish him. Boozy takes him to Boozy takes the next level and teaches him to sit down and turn over shots. Possibly, yes. So just take. We all think Catterall is going to win the fight. The odds on Catterall are pretty good. let's not get cute. Let's not lose the bet over methodology, right? Like, let's just take Catterall on the money line. The odds on it are decent enough. But could I see us on it? I don't think it's impossible. I wouldn't bet on it personally. How about Eubank to win? And yeah, it plays +1. I like this bet. I like this a lot. Eubank to win and under 1.5 knockdowns +130. I would get in on that bet. Yeah, I like this a lot. I like that a lot. E-Cow is tough and recovers quickly. Yeah, it's not going to be easy to stop, and that's why I'm not betting on it. But I do understand the Only's logic. I understand his logic. I get what he's thinking. I don't think it's a bad train of thought. All that being said, I still think it goes the distance. All right, like give him a couple more camps together, maybe, right? But right now, their first fight together, I think we're going the distance. I could see him walking into and getting dropped. Maybe. All right. I'm gonna wrap this up soon. I don't have a lot else for you guys. Kind of a short stream. Appreciate everyone. Tired. We got a lot going on. If you guys have any last minute questions, comments, or super chats, hit me up with them now, or forever hold your peace. It's a good stream, short stream. No, I don't know anything about this fight. I don't have. Let me see. I can't help you out with this at all. Where is this fight? I don't know. Justine Lelamond. I wish I was more of a help. I don't know these fighters, unfortunately. 2 female fighters. I don't know. Greetings, fellow boxing fanatics. Greetings, Brandon Thawer, 4029. How are you? We're about. You missed most of the show. It's all good. You go back and watch from the beginning. But I'm about to wrap. Unless you guys have any last minute questions, comments, thoughts. Yeah. I looked at the one chick. Doesn't seem too bad looking, honestly. This looks all right. This French girl. This looks all right. I may go Catterall money line along with over 10.5 Ben Eubank. Yeah, I would do that. Brandon. I like that. That's a very 3D boxing type parlay. I like that. All right, y'all. Any last minute questions, comments, thoughts, super chats? Put them in the comment section now, or forever hold your peace because I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be out, show. I'm gonna be out, show right now. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm tired. I gotta end this. All right, y'all. Guys, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Help me get to 3,000 subs before you leave. If you have not already, it is November 12th, 2025. From Texas, the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.